Imagine your childhood dream coming true on the world's biggest stage while the future of your favorite team hangs in the balance. We are live from the heart of the NFL action, where the whispers in the hallways of the Combine are painting a radical new picture for the Philadelphia Eagles' 2026 season. Get ready, because the offensive revolution we've been begging for is finally here, and it's going to change everything you thought you knew about Jalen Hurts and this roster. Before we dive into the massive schematic shift that's about to rock the NFC East, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, share this with a fellow fan, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a beat of this off-season madness. Being at events like the Super Bowl and the NFL Combine is a surreal experience. It's essentially a massive job fair and a high-stakes meeting of the minds for the entire football world. You turn a corner and there's Adam Schefter or Ian Rappaport working the phones. You look the other way and you see top-tier agents, elite players, and legendary coaches huddled in deep conversation. For me, as someone who grew up in the Philadelphia area idolizing this team, having the chance to chop it up with the brightest minds in the media and the league is a dream I've had since I was 5 years old. Now, we're reaching millions of people every month discussing the Birds, and the buzz surrounding the 2026 Eagles offense is absolutely electric. There are so many burning questions keeping fans awake at night. Can Jalen Hurts truly thrive in a brand new system? Will our massive offensive line find their dominant form again? What kind of magic is Howie Roseman planning to pull out of his hat during free agency and the draft? We're all looking at the health of Landon Dickerson and Lane Johnson, wondering if they can stay on the field to anchor this unit. And then there's the star power. How do you maximize a talent like A.J. Brown, and is he even a lock to stay on the roster? What about the Slim Reaper Devonta Smith or the reliable Dallas Goedert? Do you honestly believe this roster has been held back by coaching more than talent over the last 2 seasons? The answer to that question started to take shape when the Eagles made the shock hire of Sean Mannion as the new offensive coordinator. This move caught the entire league off guard. Think about it. Mannion was still suiting up as a player as recently as 2023. He only has 2 years of formal coaching on his resume, serving as an assistant under Matt LaFleur in 2024 and moving to quarterbacks coach this past season. But don't let the short resume fool you. Mannion has spent a lifetime in the family business of coaching and has been a sponge around some of the greatest offensive innovators in modern history. The word on the street here in Indy is that league insiders are obsessed with Mannion's potential. Even Packers general manager Brian Gutekunst, a man I deeply respect for how he builds championship-caliber rosters, couldn't stop raving about him. The Packers have a historic track record of developing legendary coaches, names like Mike Holmgren, Andy Reid, and even front office gurus like John Schneider. When Gutekunst speaks this highly of a young coach, you listen. He described Mannion as a tireless worker who is exceptionally bright. He noted that while it's unfortunate for Green Bay to lose such a talent so quickly, Mannion's ability to see the entire field through a quarterback's eyes is a rare gift that will serve Philadelphia perfectly. Now, it's time for our question of the day, and I want to see the comments section explode. Given Sean Mannion's lack of play-calling experience, do you think he is a visionary genius who will unlock Jalen Hurts? Or is this a massive gamble that could blow up in Howie Roseman's face? Comment below right now. I know what you're thinking. There will be growing pains. Transitioning to a first-time play caller is always a roller coaster. But look around the league, we are seeing a total changing of the guard. There could be upwards of 20 new offensive coordinators across the NFL this year, many of whom are first-timers, including the staff for the defending champion Seattle Seahawks. This feels fundamentally different from the eras of Brian Johnson or Kevin Patullo. When I spoke with Howie Roseman about the hiring process, he emphasized that the Eagles cast a wide net. They wanted to hear every possible vision for this team to find the perfect fit for the specific players on this roster. Howie is convinced that Mannion's system of play and his ability to articulate that vision to the locker room is exactly what the doctor ordered. The goal was clear: bring the legendary McVay-Shanahan style of offense to the city of brotherly love. We've seen how hard that scheme is to defend. Just look at our struggles against the 49ers in the playoffs. It's a dual-threat philosophy, not just because of the QB, but because it builds a devastating pass game off the foundation of a physical, relentless run game. Nick Sirianni echoed this excitement, noting that every single person the Eagles called for a reference gave Mannion glowing reviews. From people he played with to those he coached alongside, the consensus was the same. He is a brilliant football mind. But the million-dollar question remains. Can Jalen Hurts run this complex, under-center, play-action-heavy system? In 2025, when Jalen was under center, he posted a staggering 113 passer rating. That's elite. Yet, when talking to experts like Brett Coleman and John Middlecoff, the opinions are split. Some wonder if Jalen will be comfortable turning his back to the defense on those long play-action fakes. I've even heard stories of rival players laughing at the idea of Hurts running a Shanahan-style scheme. But then you have film junkies like Greg Cosell who believe this is the key to unlocking Jalen's next level. Howie Roseman hit the nail on the head. Jalen is going to work his tail off to master this. He is always looking for those incremental ways to get better, and this system is designed to provide him with the structure he needs to thrive. And let's talk about the biggest winner in this hire, Devonta Smith. I am officially on the record saying Smitty is going to go absolutely nuclear in 2026. I'm talking Jackson Smith-Njigba type of numbers. Remember, JSN just won Offensive Player of the Year after leading the league in yards. While the Eagles have a lot of mouths to feed, if the rumors about an A.J. Brown trade ever materialize, Smith is more than ready to be a true number one. Even if Brown stays, Mannion's creativity will allow Smith to line up everywhere. Slot, X, Z, even the backfield. He has the talent, the toughness, and the football IQ to reach a ceiling we haven't even seen yet. What we're looking at in 2026 is a beautiful, violent blend of offensive philosophies. It's Sean Mannion's modern vision, honed under Matt LaFleur, Sean McVay, and Kevin Stefanski, merged with the proven elements of Nick Sirianni's hard-to-defend concepts. Despite the frustrations of recent years, this team has made 2 Super Bowls for a reason. They know how to win when the coaching matches the talent. The bottom line is this: Eagles fans should be ecstatic. We have been begging for a modern, nuanced scheme with pre-snap motion and creative wrinkles. We are finally getting it. Jalen Hurts is about to be challenged and tested in ways that will force him to grow into the quarterback we all know he can be. Pair this revamped offense with an elite defense, and the 2026 Eagles are going to be a nightmare for the rest of the league. How many passing touchdowns do you realistically see Jalen Hurts throwing in this new system? Thank you so much for riding with me and supporting the content. You guys are the best community in football, and I truly appreciate every single one of you. Keep the conversation going in the comments, stay loud, and as always, go Birds.